Bills suffer significant blow as DeWayne Carter goes down blessed. However, it's not all bad for Buffalo. Apparent injuries usually are tough to take. The Buffalo Bills sustained a major blow to their defensive line on the eve of a key Week 1 showdown with the Ravens. Rookie defensive tackle DeWayne Carter, practicing with the Cardinals as an undrafted free agent out Cornell, tore his Achilles and has gone on injured reserve. It's a brutal loss for the Bills, who drafted Carter in the 3rd round of the 2024 draft and expected him to be a big part of Sean McDermott's defensive overhaul. Carter had flashed some potential in the preseason, and his strong start in limited action last season, 14 tackles, 5 for loss, and 3 quarterback hits in 11 games, had fans in Buffalo excited about what he could do on the defense's second tier. But now, the standout rookie will have to deal with an extended recovery, with a timeline of 9 to 12 months before he can return to the field. With the loss of Carter, the Bills have responded by bringing in some key pieces in an effort to stabilize the defensive line. Safety and special teams standout Sam Franklin Jr., who was with Denver for the offseason, has been signed to the active roster. Veteran kicker Matt Prater also has been signed to the practice squad, too, lending even more help at kicker. The Bills also re-signed defensive tackle Jordan Phillips, adding a familiar presence that can help steady an ailing defensive line. The Bills are making the best of Jackson's injury. However, General Manager Brandon Beane has had to navigate a tight salary cap while also maintaining a roster that can win now, and both tasks are magnified as his young star quarterback, Josh Allen, enters his prime. Restructuring Dion Dawkins' contract created just short of $8 million in cap space, which gave the Bills financial room to manage the loss of Carter and chase other reinforcements. Buffalo had a little more than $6 million before the restructure and was already restricted in terms of potential midseason moves, making this cap space quite precious. And to complicate things further, the defensive line is already without key contributors. Michael Hocht and Larry Ogunjobi are suspended for the first 6 games of the season, so McDermott will also have to lean on Ed Oliver and rookie TJ Sanders for additional snaps. The 2024 second-round pick impressed in the preseason and now may be thrown into a larger role than anyone thought when he was playing preseason games a few weeks ago. The despair for Carter has been tempered only by his can-do attitude. Writing a message to fans, Carter said the injury was part of my testimony and that he would return better than before. Bills fans have already rallied behind the rookie, letting him know they are with him as he starts down a long road to recovery. Buffalo comes into the season with high expectations, and while Carter's injury might complicate things in the short term, the team's offseason moves and cap handling are the work of a franchise that is trying to keep its championship window propped open. McDermott's defense, with talented veterans like Oliver and Phillips and rising stars like Sanders, will also have to hold its ground and cover some of what will be lost with Carter's absence. If they manage to survive that, the Bills' pursuit of a Super Bowl could be very much alive. How do you believe the Bills will compensate without Carter this year? Can the defense survive until the reinforcements get there? The Fortnite Royal Rumble, who do you think would emerge victorious?